Hi, I'm Miss Emily and we're going to be doing our first activity, which is how to make a cardboard race car. And for this activity, we're going to use cardboard. See, we're going to use construction paper, Mod Podge if we get that far, glue, paint, glitter, glue stick, and maybe some buttons, our numbers that we printed out, scissors, an X-Acto knife to be used with parent supervision. Let me preface that again. Parent supervision if that's allowed. And then Sharpies, pencil, ruler, paper plates, paintbrushes, and these filament holders that we have recycled from the library that we're going to use for wheels. I also included though the paper plates that you can also use for the wheels. Okay, well first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the cardboard box. We're going to close it like this. We have to take the tape. And this is where you need scissors. So what I did is I taped the front first.
Take the ruler and measure 7 inches from the front of the box. Use a ruler and a Sharpie to trace the length of that which will become the hood of the boxcar. Using parent supervision, use a box cutter or scissors to cut out the windshield piece.
Take it like this and put it face forward down. You're going to take some more tape.
Use a ruler to help in folding down the cardboard to make the windshield. Tape the cardboard to the inner and outer part of the hood area of the box. Use with parent supervision a hot glue gun or painter's tape to tape the sides of the windshield.
What we're going to do is we're going to draw our steering wheel on this cardboard. And you can use this as a template. This is going to be the steering wheel. And these are the eyes on the car or the headlights. Now we're going to make our bumper.
Cut out the oval-shaped bumper and the circular headlights or eyes for the car.
And then also we'll need a windshield, so I've already pre-cut this. You can make it any size you want. Now I'm going to trace it, okay? And this, guys, is a rectangle or a square. Shapes are part of everything. Shapes are part of writing. They're part of the signs we see every day. Especially, you might try observing the stoplights. The stoplight is a circle. See, I've made my square or my rectangle for the windshield. Circles can be steering wheels and they can be tires. I'm going to punch out the inside part or the notches with this box cutter. Now get mommy or daddy to do this. Now we have our lovely triangles. See? And they're cut out looking kind of like triangles. Okay?
Cut out a strip of cardboard, then roll it into a circle and glue it to the center of the steering wheel using either a hot glue gun or tape.
Okay guys, we've created the shape of our car. Now we're going to paint it red. So this is our second part of the activity. So now I'm going to take the paint. I'm going to put it in this plate. I'm using acrylic paint because it'll stick better to the cardboard.
This is what the body of the car looks like fully painted. Using a paintbrush and gray paint, paint the bumper gray.
Now I'm going to put some white down. And I'm going to go over this with white, and I'm going to make the grill. And I'm making just a swervy, not quite a straight line, but more of a curve. And you use curves when you draw and when you write your letters, like for instance, letter J. Now I'm going to take the black and go around it. And I'm just using a paper plate. I'm going to do a circle. There we go, we have our grill. Now we're going to paint our windshield, and we'll need white. I'm going to take a spongy paintbrush. Now I'm going to take some glitter and give it kind of a shiny look.
Using a paintbrush and yellow paint, paint the headlights yellow. Then do the same thing to the steering wheel.
Now we're going to decorate our wheel with our choice stickers in different shapes. I'm going to put a star on here. We see stars in the sky, don't we? Does your teacher give you a star when you do something good? I'm sure they do. And look, there's a Thomas train. I'm going to put Thomas train on there. And I'm going to put a circle on there with a star. And here's our finished wheel. Okay guys, now we're going to glue everything on our car because everything is dry. Look, everything is dry. Our eyes are dry and everything. And our car is dry. Look at our car, it's a box. All right guys, I glued on the eye part. I made some eyes for this one. See? And now I'm gonna put on some eyebrows. Glue the windshield on first. Wow, that's where you see through. And that is hot, so get mommy and daddy to help you. Now we're gonna put the eyes on. And our bumper will go right there, so let's get it on there. Okay, now guys, we're going to put our wheels on. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over. There's our first wheel. And that drives pretty quickly, guys. See? Now we're going to put a number 1. You can print these out at home. Now we're going to put our next wheel on. Now I'm going to turn it over and do the other side, just like that one. Alrighty. Look at that. And you can use your steering wheel and drive around. All right, guys, we finished.